Hey, hey, hey.
Good morning.
We need a jingle.
Oh, intro music. We did talk about the
Welcome
jingles
to the
just like
Tuesday morning meeting.
jewelry jangling together.
Yeah. Oh, like when you wear like a lot of bangles.
Yes,
Like
you should have
every
like that sound.
65-year-old, like classy lady has
Yes.
like all of the
And you can hear her
other
coming
goodies.
from a mile away because she
Mm-hmm.
jangles.
Mm-hmm.
Jingle jangles. I jangle in other ways now that I'm 40. Um,
Hey, 40's it's a good year.
I like it so far.
Junk in the trunk, etc.
It's
etc., etc. You get it all. All your dreams come true in your 40s. If anyone doesn't believe me, just wait. It's because you're too young. You don't understand. You don't have
you
social
kid.
anxiety the same way you once did. You don't give a
That's
shit
true.
about
I do not
anything.
care what
Your
my
body's your
neighbors think of
own.
me. No,
Yeah, all those
don't care.
things.
That's pretty good. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Good to see you. Good
I'm in a
morning,
mood today, guys.
everybody. Okay, I knew somebody was going to ask me about this necklace.
Oh, yeah. Another one.
Laura,
I got a
this
picture.
is way back at 8 years ago, maybe
Yeah. Did I
9 years
wax that? I
ago.
might have had that early days, or did I
Yeah,
wax
I
it
think
earlier?
you did. So some of these stones were from like pieces my grandfather had, and then my dad gave me a ring, and Melanie just made it into a little swoopy swoop thing for me. I had
Yeah.
no control
Well,
over it. I was like, here's some
I
stones,
said,
see what you
yeah, I
want
was
to
like, I
do.
don't know what I have for like the stones you gave me were so all over the place and
I
random. I
know.
was like, I'm gonna give you no input. It
Yep.
was an early trust fall, in fact.
That's so
Yeah.
true. And so was my ring, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
My
And
ruby.
honestly, that ruby, I'll never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Katie inherited a ruby ring and she was like, wait, it's like very, very nice ruby.
I love
Very
it with my
nice.
whole heart. And that's how we got the sincerely setting that you all know and love.
Yeah, very
Hi,
oldie.
Nicole. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
I
all.
love my mug.
So today we are working on redesigning the meridian setting phase 2. So, as you might imagine in this process, I don't always love things that we do at the first round of it. So sometimes offline I'll further adjust. And in this case, we actually pushed the design, our meridian design, well, I'll show you in a minute, to the bench as just to test it, make sure that it worked, and found that it wasn't a viable design. The basket of it would not, we don't believe, stay secure forever. So
Mhm.
you can tell a lot when the stone is being set on that. But we also just wear them around for fun because, like, literally, why not?
Yeah.
To make sure that we feel confident. And while the samples, actually nothing is wrong with them at all. They're perfectly secure. I don't think that there's enough structure to go with. Our thin band must have a very sound, careful basket always,
Yeah.
because you can't have multiple points of like pushing the envelope on scale and things like that. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
structure. So we're really particular.
Pick
Anyway,
your
so we're gonna go
battles.
to
Pick your
the
battles.
yeah, we're gonna get back to the drawing board on the meridian design. I'll show you where it is now, and we're going to add structure. And I have an incredible sapphire that you can see in the middle there that we will make a one of a kind with, just
Love it.
as a launch of this design. And then this design will go into our permanent collection because I'm in love with it. The original meridian was has been in our collection forever and ever and ever. And I don't remember if we must be able to find a photo. Maybe Kristen, while Katie
Oh,
explains why
the
we're actually
old,
here.
old
The
one. Yeah.
original Meridian, we should show that because we took that as our inspiration to make the where we are today. Now that needs to further be adjusted. So that's what we're
Yeah.
working on
We're
today.
on like phase 3 of Meridian. This is wild. So
I
for
know.
those of you all, oh, we should do a jewelry roll call when we first get here. I'd love
Roll
to.
call.
You know we love jewelry and what we're wearing, and we like talking about it. But we are here. I'm Katie. This is Melanie. We are from Melanie Casey
Yeah.
Jewelry. So Melanie is our designer of all of our jewelry. So if you go to melaniecasey.com, you'll see our entire collection. And we also release new pieces every single week at 10 a.m. on Friday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you go to our site, there's going to be a section on the website for that, where you can see everything new that comes out on Fridays. Get on our email list because you'll get a preview of all those pieces. And some of them, like the piece we're designing today and other things that we've done in this meeting, are very limited edition or one of a kind. So getting on the email list is really your best bet for a heads up on pricing. and which pieces you want to snag at drops. But we started this meeting on Tuesday mornings. We stream live on YouTube and all of our social channels because we really love our community, and our community is a big part of our brand, and we want to design jewelry with you. And so please pipe up in the comments. We can see you whichever streaming platform you're watching from. We can watch your comments and interact with you there. We'll ask you for your votes. We'll ask you for ideas that you have as we work through this piece. Sometimes they are just out of left field, brand new pieces. Sometimes we start with a stone like we're doing today, or an idea that we play off from last week. But all the pieces that we designed together on Tuesday mornings will launch at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on our website, melaniecasey.com. And there's a password to get into that page, because if you sit with us through these sometimes long meetings, you deserve a little something. So you're the only ones that have access to these pieces when they drop at 15% off. So when they launch at 5 o'clock p.m. on Tuesdays, whatever we designed this morning will launch at 5 o'clock tonight. And we will post a password later on in the live so that you can get into that page and be one of the ones to snag it. These have been going like hotcakes, all these Tuesday morning designs. It's kind of fun
It's
to watch
really
the
fun.
collection evolve. So
We,
yeah,
we,
like Melanie
but
was
we,
saying, this
sorry.
is our original meridian. Do you want to tell us about this one, Melanie?
Oh,
How did
yeah.
this come to
Okay.
be?
So I don't remember the year, but once upon a time, okay, early 2020 had to have been like probably, my guess is probably 20. Wow, I bet it was so everything in my life is based on my daughter's birthday, because when she was born, it was like, oh my God, how do we do it all? Prior to her being
Yeah.
born, I set a lot more hours for creativity. So the Meridian design originally was in one of our early designs in our collection. It had that iconic closed basket, and this was at the time the piece in the collection that had like a representative wider band. It's still
Yeah.
tapered to our minimal style, but
It was revolutionary,
it was like a very big deal.
this
Yeah,
slide band.
very big deal. And because it represented slightly different category for us, we left it in the collection, even though during those next maybe 5 years, it fell out of favor because people were
Yeah.
not really looking for this band shape or the closed basket. So the engagement ring collection had evolved beyond what this design was offering, I think, to like, I would say in trends. But I still, again, like I actually always have really loved the shape of the band.
Mhm.
And I think that it is one of those few early designs that could really handle a larger focal stone. And if anyone is paying attention now, larger focal stones, especially because of lab grown and sapphire engagement rings, the one in the photo is probably 1/2 carat. We rarely make engagement rings under 1 carat, and that
Yeah.
includes natural diamonds too. I
Mhm.
think most people are expecting a 1 carat or more for some reason right now in the last couple of years. So this design, no matter what, needed a phase two to represent a larger carat size. And at that point, the closed basket, which is the side view, is like a solid bezel of metal behind the stone. I love that style. It was a signature look for us in this, let's say 1 carat and under carat size. Once you get into 2 or 3 carats, I do like the open basket
Yeah.
more just for it's just lighter. And with those larger carat sizes in the focal, you can add more metal without you can add more structure without being able to really tell you're adding the structure. So the revamp on this design was to upscale it to a larger focal size, see if there was a design element we wanted to push kind of the creativity on, and you guys chose a half bezel style, which we ended up making more of a rounded kind of bowl shape. I will show you phase two, and I absolutely love it. And then we stayed true to the original design with the razor, that's just a slight point in the center of the band. Um, to bring together phase two of Meridian. We did launch that as a pre-order design and went to make the sample and found that, like I said, I don't think the half bezel had enough structure. When we actually cast it, we went, no, we need a gallery rail, we need hidden diamonds, we need something to make sure that it can't open um, up. And then the other thing I found when we cast a sample and saw it in real life was the band is not substantial enough. And you can't quite tell that it has that delicate point shape to it.
Mhm.
And I think it deserves more. Like in the watercolor, one of the things I love is that the band almost extends to where the bezel starts. So
Yeah.
it's open on the sides, but you're like the top down view, you're getting like it's kind of drawing your eye around the stone. I just like the effect. And in reality, it wasn't doing that because the band isn't substantial enough. So
Yeah.
we're gonna fix all of the things that I think need to be fixed, both structurally and design wise. And Kristen, if you can put the sapphire up that we found, we figured let's step it up and make a one of a kind piece as our
Yeah.
example. Um, Today we will sample this again in diamond first before executing the sapphire because we don't want to break the sapphire. We don't want to have any issues with like it not being long term
Yeah.
stable and all of that. But once the design is through product development entirely, we'll set this
Yeah.
as a one of a kind.
So this is a really good example. I just want to call out
Yeah.
of our product development and our warranty in practice. So what I mean by that is so like you're hearing Melanie say, we test each piece, we do a sample and we put it through the ringer, and the ringer is Melanie's hand. Melanie can break a ring if she tries.
I
But
sure can.
so Meridian probably would have been structurally sound in its second iteration for a few years, right? And that's when a lot of jewelers, they have a couple year
They
warranty
go
for
good
that
enough.
reason,
Yeah.
because that is enough. But it's not enough for us. And so when we're testing, we are saying, okay, this could last for a couple years. Will it last for the rest of this piece's life until this person is no longer with us? Is it an heirloom quality?
He
And
always goes
so
there.
I mean, I like estate sales. Is this
Well,
going
I
to be
know
in my estate
you
sale?
like live in that world.
Yes. I saw this
Yeah.
TikTok that said, somebody said, live like there's no tomorrow, but I live like my estate sales tomorrow, and I want a line down the block. I want people to
Oh,
be like, I
I
want
love
her
that.
shit. So anyways,
Ooh,
yes, the
yes.
testing that we do is so that we can stand behind our warranty, which is a lifetime warranty. So this is why we're doing this.
Nobody
And
has
so
the
if there's
industry but us.
any doubt on its structural integrity, we're going to rework it until it's right. And so today we're going to rework it with you guys.
Yeah. And
Yes,
sometimes that
Nicole, thank
requires
you for the
us.
mug. I love my mug.
Oh, it's
Thank you.
beautiful. Sometimes it requires us going to the caster too and being like,
Yeah,
I need to figure out how to make this executable because the
right.
design is non-negotiable. What do we do to support it in its
Yeah.
workflow? Like sometimes you have to cast a whole bunch of the same thing together so they can get the temperature of the metal just right so
Yeah.
that it's strong instead of soft. There's a lot
Yeah.
that goes into our aesthetic that
Yeah.
it is not, if unless it's your specialty, you cannot
Exactly.
pull it
So when
off.
people throw shade on our signature thin bands, you can just show them this clip and say, no, they actually do test it. It's actually good.
Okay, so this sapphire is, I'm finding out if it's Montana or Australian origin, or maybe Sri Lankan, but because it's so bicolor, I'm assuming, and in the color, I'm assuming it's Australian, but we will find out and confirm.
Let's find
But
out.
I just love knowing the origin country when we can. And in the sapphires, we tend to maintain that information. But there's something really, so I was looking at this before we got on here. And of course, you'd expect this stone to be set with the point down and like set like a faceted stone. Look how
Yeah.
bicolor it is. It's so
Oh,
insane.
it's so
But I
pretty.
opened our little box and I went, oh my God,
Oh.
should we set this as a rose cut? Can you see it?
So Melanie, explain the difference of setting rose cut, inverted, all that.
Thank you. Yes, good call. Hold on. Let me see if I can. It's hard to show. So a normal faceted stone is set with the table, it's called, the flat side up, and then it's faceted behind the stone. You can see all the faceting behind the stone. Usually that's very pointy and reflective with a diamond. With sapphire, like in this case, they really wanted to emphasize the color. You can see the color banding inside and just the scale. The raw sapphire must have been kind of
Oh,
flat and wide. So
yeah.
they said, you know what? Let's make sure the color is the number one thing we're cutting for. So the back of this stone, instead of that sharp point, has a very gradual faceting and it's a dome. And that
Okay.
is just, that's just by I don't know, it's the stone cutter
Kind of
made that call,
hard
you
to
know?
find, I feel like, in a
Yes, it is.
sapphire that's not explicitly rose cut.
It's extremely hard to find this on purpose.
Yeah.
You almost have to like happen upon it. And it has to be, again, there's got to be like a motivation for them to cut it this way. And it is technically a lower cut grade, but I think that it's like it plays with the light different than a normal faceting.
Yeah.
You can see it's a bit it's windowy, which means the light is kind of going through the stone, and that's again why you can really see the color banding. But my point is, no one does this but us. But on occasion, when I see a stone that is cut with this kind of gradual open faceting, I'm like, we can just set it this way,
Yeah.
the flat side down, and have it be set as a rose cut.
There are no rules. We don't have
There
to
are
follow
no rules.
rules.
But if you, well, so I need you guys to weigh in. So we do flat side up, the traditional faceting method. You really can see the color band. Like it's very, it's a window to the color. If we do the faceted side up, there we go. The color banding does blend in a little bit more, but you're getting more reflection.
Um,
Both are going to be, they play with light differently. They're going to look wildly different. And of course, one's shown two ways. So I think we need to decide which direction we're setting this. I think it's not completely relevant to the design that we're working on, because the design, no matter what, is going to be made to set an engagement ring diamond. This is our sample, by the way. Look at her. She's so razor edge. There we go. Razor edge is not really visible. We need to beef that up. Our bezel, our half bezel is like a bowl where it like holds the stone in this rounded way. That is an element we're not getting rid of. I'm obsessed with it. And we were able to get that half bezel to securely wrap around the stone while still being kind of minimal coverage on the side of the diamond. So we're also going to maintain that. The things we need to add today are some structure down in the base to connect these two ends. And I said a million times, but I'll say it again. And I do want a wider band just because I think it would be pretty. And we can do all of that and decide if we want to set this like a faceted diamond or like a rose cut diamond.
Okay, so this is what we were talking about in the comments. We need y'all to vote. So faceted side up like a diamond engagement ring, or faceted side down so it's more like a rose cut and has that sort of like dome shape on top. Like Melanie was saying, more color banding with the facet up one. So while you guys are voting on that, I'm gonna also pop in this giveaway entry. The other thing that we like to do is give away gift cards. So there's a link on your screen or in comments on YouTube and Facebook. So if you go to there, and I'm gonna give it to you on Instagram too in comments. Oh, it's already pinned there. So put your name and email in that, and we're gonna draw a $100 virtual Melanie Casey gift card winner that I'm gonna email to you. And I'm gonna go let my dogs inside because they're going to knock down my door in like 2.5 seconds. Be right back.
So I'll just keep talking about the current meridian setting. So we did two samples because we thought they were going to work, and then I was like, that band doesn't look big enough. Just for reference. So I think that you guys face up so you can really see the color banding is what we're doing. I love that you guys are weighing in today and I appreciate it. That the photo that's in the center here is the face up version where you can really see that strong color. So we'll do face up, set it in that traditional faceted way so that the color is like really emphasized. This is so
Not
exciting.
bad idea.
They want to see the doggies.
Oh, Griffey, come here. Come here.
I'll share my screen.
Jewel's still outside because she would live there if I let her. Here's Griff. Oh, you gotta see the camera, Papa. You gotta show them your face. This is Griffey.
Good boy.
He's
so
my-
handsome.
He's
My
so
goodness.
handsome. He's like an action star. You know how they're like handsome and dumb, like that whole show.
Yes.
That's who he is. Not a lot going on, but he looks good.
Love it.
Love a dumb dog though, honestly. So much easier than my smart dog.
Yes, that is
He's like, what do you want me to
no
do?
question. Proven fact.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So,
facets up.
Facets up. And this is the start of the meridian. And you guys could see this is the CAD ugly, right? But like the actual piece, again, the team, the at the bench, a lot of this
Yeah.
work is refined. So
This
the
is actually so good for our Tuesday morning meeting because we work in CAD on these calls, guys, and it doesn't look like jewelry all the time.
right,
So
so like
this
here you
is the
go.
end result of this.
Yes, you've got your half bezel, and you can see how smooth and lovely that is. This ring isn't even polished
pretty.
either. They were like,
Oh, wow.
we were like, don't waste the time.
Don't even
We're
do
like,
it.
just give me what you got. But yeah, so all of this will be folded down nicely. All this little stuff that you're seeing will be kind of refined at the bench, and then just seeing where we cut it away in here. Yeah, we did actually allow, see this cutaway here? We did maintain that in the real thing. I will I'm gonna beef that up a little bit,
Okay.
January. But yeah, we're gonna go where are we starting? We're starting with the band. I'm gonna go ahead and get the band up.
This is kind of a fun one because it's really just a refresh. Like we're not
Yeah,
making a whole lot of decisions except for, you know, how thick, how
right.
fast it's up.
If we have time, we will talk matching necklace for this collection, but I don't
Oh,
know if we'll have time, so we'll just play that by ear.
this would be so cool in a necklace. Let's have time for that.
I know, right? Let's
Because I want that. I need
let's
it. I
have
need
time.
like a solitaire necklace, I think.
I
That's missing
know.
from my collection. I have a lot of these like swoopy ones, but okay. I'm gonna pull a winner for our first. We'll do another one later, so keep entering if you haven't yet, but I'm
Oh
going
yeah.
to
Good
pull a
idea.
winner. Elizabeth P, it is you. Hope you're
Did you
still
see?
here. You have won. I'm going to send you a $100 Melanie Casey virtual gift card. And these don't expire. You don't have to like use it today on this piece. You can use it whenever you want. Let me send that to you. Congrats, Elizabeth. Elizabeth has so many possible nicknames.
Sure does.
I think is it the most nicknames
You know, it's
possible?
so
on our
random. My
Instagram? What?
daughter just recently said, like, she's like, just randomly committed to loving the name Elizabeth. And
Oh,
like, and it's in, like the full name Elizabeth. And
yeah,
like, all right, okay,
that's
beautiful name.
interesting.
I know.
You know what my name obsession was when I was a child? I've told you this, right?
No.
Melanie
Oh wait, you have told me
or
that. That's
Melody.
wild.
I have a very distinct memory of probably being like 5 years old. Maybe Alice is a little older, but and going
That's
through all of my
crazy.
dolls and stuffed animals going Melanie, Melody, Melanie, Melody. So like we were
That's
destined
actually
to
so
be.
bizarre. I feel honored. My mom went outside of the norm for the Italians
Yes.
and named me a French name. I think
Yeah.
it's
Oh, is it
something like that.
French?
I don't even know. Don't quote me on that. I don't actually know.
I think it's French. I think we're going to go with that because that's so cool.
Yeah. Great.
I am just a Katie from the 80s. There's 10 bajillion of us.
But you're the best one
I think so. I mean, of all of them.
of
Of
all the
all of them.
Katies. Okay, so I just made this. I just randomly clicked and made this thicker without really like looking at what I was doing, and I think it's already better.
Yeah. It looks more on purpose, right? Like the
Yes.
width of it.
The only question is, I want this like pointy, like more
Okay.
pointy.
Like
Let me
scary,
see.
pointy.
Yeah,
Gonna
I
cut
drew
me.
out this profile, and I wonder if I have one that I've drawn that is. Oh, it has a special shape to it though. It's kind of like tulipy. So you know
Oh,
what?
right. Because it's not just like a triangle. It's like yeah.
Edit. Oh, edit. Ah.
Oh,
Sorry.
thanks, Heather. Heather says I'm her favorite. Heather, you're my favorite Jenny. Do you remember how Heather changed her name to Jenny when she was younger?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, she like changed, like put a name sign on her door that her name is now Jenny, which is so funny because we also work with a Jenny. Elizabeth or Lizzie? Okay, yeah. Beth, Effie, Liz, Lizzie, Elizabeth. You guys got so many options. Eliza. Eliza.
Okay, this isn't working. Let me exit out of that. Please tell me I didn't make that save that change.
Don't save your work, Melanie.
This time,
Never
absolutely
said
not.
that.
Where is she? Must be this one. No. Sorry, I'm looking for, so when you do like a custom band shape like this, you're supposed to be able to add it to your file and edit it. But I am failing right now at that. CAD team's watching right now, like, come on, Melanie.
We
You
believe in
can
you.
do it.
Okay, Elizabeth in the comments says she was named after the Little Women character who died. And this is not the first time that we've talked about Beth from Little Women dying on this TMM call.
I
That's
have
so
to
funny
say
to me.
there is something to this, okay?
Yes.
We are all just little women in the
Yeah.
world.
Without conjunctivitis, not conjunctivitis, that's pink
Oh,
eye. What is she?
without conjunctivitis.
Scarlet fever.
They're a little different.
Same
It's a
thing.
little bit.
Same thing.
Oh God, have you caught conjunctivitis from your
Oh,
children?
yes.
Of
As an
course.
adult, yes, I have. It's the worst.
It's traumatic, you guys.
Yes.
I don't think it's okay what the children gift us.
It is really, I was like not expecting that about parenthood. I don't know.
No, I
I
wasn't
just
at
feel like we
all.
weren't
I'm like, oh,
as
good
sick as
for the
often. I don't
immune
know why.
system.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys. I am desperately trying to find trying to find my little shape because I want our band to be even pointier. But you know what? I don't think this is worth the juice and the squeeze and the things. I think I'm moving
Well,
on because I think it's
synergy
pretty.
and all
Synergies.
of those things.
You know what? We need a running list of typical business phrases.
Yeah, I'll
to make
circle
this
back on
really
that.
work.
I don't know.
Circle back. I hate it, but I also love it. So
I mean,
use them
circle
all.
back is one of my favorite things to do because I'll open an email and be
Close
like,
loop.
I can't right now. This is too much. And so then I'll do other things and then I'll circle back and then I'll still say, I need another circle, another round here.
I need another circle. I need a circle that's inside a
Mhm.
circle, and then
Mhm.
offset said circle.
Yeah. And then Christy's
Spin
like,
it off.
do you maybe have this for me? And I'm like, no,
I don't.
sorry.
Oh, I was
I'm
doing
working on
circles.
it.
I did not finish the
Yeah.
project. I apologize.
Literally running
I
around
didn't
in
read this
circles.
email. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I tell you that I'm getting an official ADHD evaluation tomorrow?
good for you, because you definitely have it. Because we all definitely have
I definitely have it. And I've gotten
Everybody has it.
diagnosed on one of those like online talk, like it's a real person and a real practitioner, but
Oh,
like
okay,
the
okay.
evaluation was like 10 minutes long. And I was like, either I have it so bad that you already knew that fast, or this is not thorough. So I'm hoping tomorrow is more thorough.
So here's the deal. If you talk to any parent of
Yes.
children under a certain age, I haven't figured out what the age is yet because my children are still under that age. And you like either work or contribute heavily to your life
Yes.
in your household, which we all do.
Yes.
Your kids are alive and they're alive. That's the other requirement.
That's right.
They're like
They do have to
thriving
survive.
in the filth that we are maintaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're fed. Okay.
Yeah.
They
They're
have
happy.
they
Yes.
have sort of a routine.
Yeah.
If you just describe one day of your life
I
to
know.
any doctor, they go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then they will give you the medication to survive it.
I
It's a
know.
choice.
I know. We'll see how
Because
it
we all
goes.
secretly are like, oh, am I supposed to be making everything from scratch? Am I supposed to be maintaining my house to that degree? Am I supposed to be reducing
guys-
microplastics?
Saw my stair basket situation, which by the way has not improved since I showed everybody this live on the
No.
internet. Have
No,
I
it
done
would not.
anything about it? No, I think
You
it's
would do
worse.
it.
I
It's
mean,
worse, you and
I
I.
don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Soft knife edge is happening, and I'm so glad that Emmy says she likes it because
Yeah.
it's here to stay. And
I
now
like
I'm
it
going to
too.
add some structure. So let me talk about really quick, and then I want to talk more about ADD because I think it's a fascinating topic.
Let's do it.
But we can add. We got a few options. What we need to do structurally is connect this side to this side somewhere
Okay.
without ruining the look, the vibe, the
Mm.
feelings of this side view.
So
I'm
this
excited
is
that
like
Maxwell
when
bringing
you're getting dressed and you have to figure out like how your shirt and your pants interact with one another. Like,
That's
do I
where we
put a
are.
belt on? Do I do a French tuck?
We're doing the
Which
accessories.
did
Is
you
that a
know that
millennial
a
thing?
French tuck is like
No.
outdated and millennial now?
I think
TikTok
it's
told me
bullshit.
it.
Where's your waist? You know what?
I
You know
know.
why? You ask like my sister-in-law who's like in her
She's
from
cool.
Thai. Yeah, and like they don't worry about waist They don't worry. They're like, what are you talking about? Why would you want to see my body?
But
And I do
listen,
baggy on baggy.
I know, but
That's
I'm
what
only
they
going to
do.
have this waist for
Try
like
it.
6 more months
I
because this is
know.
the trajectory
Twice.
that I'm on. I'm going to
Because
show
I've
it
done the
until I can.
math. I've done the
Yeah.
statistics to figure out when it ends.
Yeah.
I know.
Like time's running out.
I
I've done the
know.
predictive analysis on my
So
waist and it's not
it's
great.
you pay attention. It's baggy on baggy. That's what they do. And then clunky and chunky on the bottom. So like,
Yeah.
and I
I
don't.
will do
I
like a
love it
full,
for
I
my
think I'm doing,
daughter.
yeah, I'm doing a full tuck today, but you can only
Try
do
this
that
again.
sometimes. So I don't
Right.
know.
Okay, so we need to fill in this space with metal in some way. And of course, my idea is adding some hidden diamonds, but we also could add a gallery. That's the hardest word I've ever said in my entire life.
Gallery?
Gallery
Gallery.
rail, which would look just like something like that. And most of our designs have this, and you
Yeah.
don't quite notice it. That is one
It
option.
is very minimal in person, guys,
Yeah.
just so you
Yeah.
know. Just
First it
structure.
shows up like purple in this, but you know what? I'll show the line drawing of this. And wait, back to the band really quick. Are we all in agreement? Does this look nice?
I like the subtle one. I'm with Emmy on this one. I think
Okay,
that if it was sharper, it would just look out of place in our collection, maybe.
totally. Well, and it would have to like it would start getting cathedral if you go too sharp.
Yeah.
And I don't
We're
really
not about a
want-
cathedral.
We're not doing that. No,
No.
not unless it's extremely on purpose.
You could
Anywho,
fix the ick there if you wanted to sometime.
like the real like, you know what they do, guys? We're gonna hold on. Side note on cathedral,
Sidebar. This is jewelry gossip from Melanie.
jewelry effing gossip. So do you know that most like, well, not most, not artists, but like if you go to a shop that doesn't like design their own stuff, right? They will order the band and it has like the cathedral shoulders on it. And then what they do is they buy a second head. It's called like a peg head or something like that. They drop it into the hull of the band and they just solder it together. So the cathedral shoulders, they're filed to touch the center, but they're never like the right height. It's not thoughtful.
Right. They're
Sometimes they
just
don't even
puzzle
touch.
piecing it together.
They literally buy them in different pieces and then they just do one solder and they're like custom. It's
Okay.
so my door just the ghosts are in here, I guess. My door just quietly opened and I don't want to
Oh,
let people
gosh.
walk with my voice. 1 second. But anyway, it looks bad. And it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. I've
like
always
it.
wondered why it looks so mismatched. And now
And
it's
they
because
just
of
order
this.
it
That's
out
how I
of
know
a
that.
catalog from one of
Yeah.
the from like the biggest supplier in the country that also supplies
Yeah.
like other stuff like metal, like wire. But like they have an entire catalog of almost finished pieces. And then so when people walk in and they're like, I want this size focal stone, they go, sure. They buy it out of the catalog,
Sorry,
overnight the center, and they just drop it in. And then they're like,
Wow.
I don't know. I think it's so bizarre. I just don't understand why that
Yeah.
is a thing.
Just do
It's
it right.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a
I was
Frankenstein
about to say
thing.
it's not that hard to do it right. I mean, it's kind of hard to do.
I think that yeah. I
Okay,
think that
Emmy.
there's a reason those are like $500 rings.
That's right.
Back to this.
Okay, Emmy has an idea. Could the gallery rail go down in a V shape from each side to meet the band, or would that
Yes.
not give enough support?
No, that would be anything that connects this corner to this point here is going to work. So we could do a little swoop of metal. I'm going to hide our gallery rail because I think we like we could take from here down. The V is a very specific shape though. A
Mm,
V is giving us like a straight element when the reason that I love this is that it's a little bowl, you know? I
okay,
could
yeah.
also not
If we're-
taper the no, I was about to say I could not taper this as much and not happening. I
No,
love
you
that
love
design
that part,
element.
and
Not
I love
touching
that
it.
part.
Not touching it. So
Okay,
soft.
so we could
we're
do a
looking for
V,
soft. So we
Yeah.
could swoop a little curve. That
like a
could be pretty.
U. Just pick
Like a
pick a
U.
letter. Pick a letter. And
I'm gonna throw a U in here so you can see what it might
and
look
then
like.
try an S. No, I'm just kidding.
And then an S, and then a flower. The other thing we can do is hide diamonds in these corners, and they would have to grow. They'd have to come from the corner like up, and it would be symmetrical on both sides in order to like it's right where my mouse is. This is where we need support down here, and then ideally something from this point down. But I could do that on the inside from this point down to
Oh, like a hidden
band.
structure.
I could
Okay.
hide that if we had something
Okay.
down in this corner, like a diamond.
Okay.
But I also could just do a U of metal and keep this full, like traditional.
Let's
Uh,
try the U because several
yeah.
people like this
Oh, it's
idea. But I also want to know in comments, what are your thoughts on adding diamonds to this? You know, we love a diamond. We love to
I
add a diamond to
love a
accent.
diamond.
And sometimes they're strictly pretty and sometimes they're pretty and structural. So in this case, it would actually provide some strength. But do we want to keep this solitaire? How do people feel about diamonds on this piece? I want to know that question.
And the other thing is too, we have the half bezel. What is it called? Starts with an F. I always screw this up.
Formation.
Formation or foundation? I have never gotten that right.
Formation.
Formation. Thank you. That is a true solitaire. Does not have hidden diamonds. So we don't have a. I don't think we have a half bezel with any diamond accents yet, other than
Okay.
like a full 3-stone. So it's not. It's not something we've done before. If we do want to go that route, but I think the U shape could be really pretty too. And like actually, if I could get it, if it can be thin enough, this could be really pretty actually. Maybe this is just unrelated to like Iridium. Maybe I just like this design element. Actually,
Yeah, maybe
that's
that's
really nice.
another design.
No matter what, this might be.
Oh,
So the
Jessica
good
on
thing
the
here
CAD
is,
team has a comment about the like peg head situation.
yeah.
So some of our wedding bands, we can design the curve to fit around your engagement ring, whether that's Melanie Casey or not Melanie Casey. And she said our non-Melanie Casey engagements that we scan to match one of our bands that are built with peg heads are almost always crooked too. Because
Oh
like they
yes.
detach, I guess, easily.
Well, like when you flow the solder and everything gets hot and like there's a, it's called flux and it's wet, so it bubbles up to before it, like everything settles together.
Oh
So
yeah.
sometimes the head will almost bubble out of its hole if it's not
Oh,
really nice and tight, and then settle back in, and that right in that second is when the solder shoots and fills that hole. So if you do that and it's not perfect, the jeweler will never in our shop, because I know better and I
yeah.
have been at this bench and I know these kinds of things, and our team
Yeah.
would never, their skill set is so far beyond needing this, but the jeweler would, if they're like gonna get away with something, they'll just take a pair of pliers and go "Eek," and do like an adjustment after that solder. So
Yeah.
inside you've got a peg that's kind of like this and a head that's this. That adjustment is only if they're paying attention.
Yeah.
Often it's more like, or it can be
Right. Like
slightly
almost there.
often I think it would
Yeah.
be twisted too. So you look
Oh.
top down, your prongs wouldn't be perfectly
Oh,
aligned.
that would drive me insane,
And
actually.
that's
That
when
would
you
drive me
go on
so
Reddit and you
nuts.
people go, am I, and not, and people say, am I crazy or is this
Yes.
not right? Is this
Right.
crooked? And you know, I brought it to the jeweler and they filed it away a little. Still doesn't look right. It's like, yeah,
It's never gonna
fundamentally
be
they
right.
would have to re solder that head, and that would be a massive repair job because
Yeah.
the solder's flown, like you can melt stuff really easily. You just unset all the stones. So yeah, when you look at your ring and you go, it's not quite right, it actually is not quite right. You are
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. You're
Your
wrong.
eye
You're
is
not wrong.
incredible at picking up symmetry. And of course, there are mistakes sometimes. Like our shop has made mistakes where something might not be exactly perfect and your eye can pick it up. We
Mhm.
make the ring again.
Yes. It hits
It's called
QC and Willow's like,
warranty.
absolutely not.
We
Go back.
start over
Yep.
or we properly repair.
Yeah.
But we
Um,
don't crank things to the
all
side.
right. We are kind of split between wanting diamonds and keeping it simple metal only, but they want to see it. Of course. They want to see it before they make their choice.
Oh, and they're asking, I'm seeing this base, this taper where it pans out to capture our diamond. If we made that thicker, would that help? And it would certainly help. It depends on what we do for other um, structural additions. If I'm going to thicken from, north south here in our like half bezel, and I probably will get in there and adjust that too. I know that we could go wider from like this view here. We could go wider here too. But at a certain point, unless it's straight down, I don't think it's
Yeah.
enough structure. So that's why I'm like, well, let's leave that. And if it's a hidden adjustment, we'll make that at the end. But we do
Yeah.
need no matter what to add something else. So we're just gonna go for it. And I'm gonna show you guys the new.
We have a comment on Instagram asking if we reset existing rings. Yes, we sure do. So if you have an heirloom stone or a ring that's not your style anymore and you want to reset that stone, go to our website, melaniecasey.com, and just search heirloom, and you'll see options for resetting your stone into one of our ring designs or one of our necklace designs, and you get to pick. And if there's something different that you want that's not on that list of options, just reach out to us. There's a contact us page on our website, or you can email us questions@melaniecasey.com, and we will talk through your idea with you. We love doing heirloom resets because it's very satisfying to see the before and after.
I love that. I love it.
So
We all love it. All right, ignore what I'm doing here.
I know this group is always split. There's one thing about the Melanie Casey community is that they're gonna go 50-50 on a poll. You know this. Every time.
single
Even if it's one that like internally our team is like, this is definitely what people want to see. Nope, we can't.
wrong every time. Every
Wrong.
time. What do we know?
Yep. So we just have to keep making more and more and more so we get
That's
all
why.
those things.
All right, so this would be kind of, this is weirdly really hard to like maneuver. Oh, I could hit it. Could make our little U shape hit the point. That would be good for structure. Ignore what's happening on the top of this ring.
That looks insane. Aleidoscope, welcome. Glad you're here. We are reworking for the second rework our meridian design, making it a little bit more structurally sound. So we are starting with the sapphire that you see on the screen. It is gorgeous. How big is it? Let me show.
Oh, I have that. I got that.
You got
3.3 carats. And it's
3.3?
bi-color.
That's big.
And we don't have official confirmation because I don't know. That's what happens. But I believe it, looking at the color, my assumption is it's Australian origin. But I don't have that in writing. And if it's not
It
from
really
an actual
looks
grading
Australian.
report, I don't want to like, we won't put it in the listing because I don't, you know, if it's not graded as like with an official origin story, like location,
Mhm.
I'm not, you
Mhm.
know, I'm not at the
Okay.
line. However, I'm quite sure it's Australian, not Montana.
Yeah, I think so too, judging just from the color and the cut.
Yep. The color
Yes, we have already discussed ADHD. We have more because somebody.
All right, let's get in
where are
there.
you?
Let's
Oh.
give me everything you've learned. How are we
Okay,
saving
oh
ourselves
my
from
gosh, so
ourselves,
many
Katie?
of us. Okay, what is it about so
Is
many
it-
of us being here?
But
There's
is it
some
like,
sort of
I'm
connection.
sorry, is it like our devices making us like not be able to pay attention anymore? Or are we all born
I
this
think I've
way?
always been this way. And also women get diagnosed much later because
I've heard
most of
that.
us are really good at masking in school. And so like I got really
Yes.
good grades, gifted and talented. Like they just put you in these
You are
things.
gifted and talented, my dear.
Thank you.
She's
But
like,
I
I
think that's
know.
like a pattern is like gifted in school, getting good grades, but like I procrastinated the shit out of everything. And then I got to college and I was like, oh, I can't do that anymore. And
Can't
so
do
like if
that.
I can hyper focus, that's why like at work I get everything done because that's my hyper
Yes.
focus.
Yeah, right.
But
Where
if
we
it's
get
not,
really obsessed with the project, and then when it's done, it's dead to us to a
exactly.
point where we forget we even did it.
Yes. And I'm like, it's out of my brain. This is why I have a Christy.
Yes.
Because she remembered
She's the
everything. But
opposite.
listen
She's
to
got the
this.
least ADD brain I've ever met in my life.
No, she's got, yeah, whatever attention,
Whatever she has
like
needs to be
extra
bottled.
attention disorder. That's not a disorder. It's
Extra,
probably just normal.
extra. It's just normal functioning brain.
Just neurotypical. Okay, so she just, okay, Taser Fast said she won the insurance battle, took her first ever dose of Adderall this morning and started crying when she felt it kick in. She can't believe she went through life without it. I want that.
Oh my God.
I want that.
And you're on here with us. Oh.
Yes, Libby's getting it too. Yes, okay, so
Whoa.
same. I realized that I have it because I have a child with it and watching like all of the like evaluation stuff
Yeah.
and the therapy stuff. It is, yeah. It's very interesting. Okay, then we got into French tucks. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
It
so the
is.
thing is with it too, I think it gets a bad reputation, I think, because it's like it's known to be abused. So I think that
Mhm.
people that really need it, I've heard, like it's not an abuse thing, it's a need, it's a medication.
Oh,
It's for the
absolutely.
day.
Because
So
it
like,
changes the chemistry in your brain. It's a dopamine deficit. And so that's why
oh,
a lot of us are addicted to scrolling phones because anything that gives us a dopamine hit, it makes us feel normal. So it like levels out. And so
oh,
what the medication does is it just gives our brain like the normal amount of dopamine so that we
that
can
normies
focus.
get to enjoy.
instead of like seeking that all the time in order to
Oh my
feel like
God,
peaceful.
seriously?
Yeah. And my kid with
Yeah, I need to go
ADHD, he
figure
can
this out.
drink like so much caffeine and it calms him because the stimulant, which is the same as like a stimulant medication. Also, I'm not a doctor. Like, don't like, do I have to say that? I don't know.
I think you're supposed to say like allegedly. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's
Yes.
when you accuse people of shit, but
People
whatever.
say that
Allegedly.
yes. So if you
That's not
need, if
okay.
like a stimulant works for you, then you might like some people for little kids, if they don't want to start stimulant medication, they'll give them like a little bit of coffee or soda in the morning to like help their brain
Really?
adjust and like be like relaxed is wild.
Wow. Something is going on.
Okay, Vyvanse, is that one maybe not a stimulant? I feel like that one maybe takes a longer. Yes, they are prone to addiction. Because we are, yeah, always wanting like a
Like a hit.
regulation and like feeling normal. Yeah. Okay.
What a
This
weird
is,
effing world we live in.
I know, and it's so ADHD that we're talking about this while you are designing jewelry right
Well,
now. Like we are
that
just with our
what's that
people
thing
here.
called where having you here makes me more effective?
Oh,
That's
body
why
doubling.
sometimes so guys, this is why Katie and I work so well together.
Mhm.
I also work this way with my husband and with Jenny, and that's why you guys are my people. If an email comes through that is too dense and too large, and I feel immediately like it's just like when
It's
I
a
get in the
big
groove,
task.
fine, but
Yeah.
like I can't. I'm like, hey, Katie, want to just call me? Want to call me?
Yeah.
And it's literally she sits there while I like work my way through this project out loud, and then I
Yeah.
don't have to.
Processing out loud is
Yes, and
helpful.
then I don't have
Yeah.
to type the responses. She just can like do whatever she was asking me or whatever. But yeah, we
Yeah.
when times get really stressful around here, I think that is what we naturally do without completely realizing it.
Yep. Yeah. Body doubling is a big thing. That's why I think I talked about it on here. Maybe another friend of mine who has ADHD too, we've done admin night. So we'll like go get a glass of wine at a restaurant, bring our computers and like sign our kids up for camp and make that doctor's appointment and like all the things that we've been procrastinating on because when you're
Incredible.
together and you're both doing it, it's easier to not get distracted and like start doing other things, all those procrastination things.
So, guys, I'm while we're doing this, speaking of, I've just realized for some reason, and you can barely see it, for some reason, the bezels up here is slightly thicker and off-centered from this one. And I don't know
Oh,
why, and
dear.
I'm gonna have to figure this out. And I will show you how I could tell. Because when I added our U shape, look, this side over here sticks out more than this side. And then like, what's this? Why does this piece hang out and this one isn't? So something is up here. And I can't keep going until I fix it because this will carry through the entire design if I don't figure out what is happening.
Look at you. You're like a CAD detective right
I am an
now.
absolute detective slash maniac. Profile. Okay, sorry.
Okay, yeah,
Something is
Elida
happening.
spoke. I agree with you. When we did, she said when we did the bow collection, she was putting away her kids' laundry and feeling like she had company help. This is why whenever I fold laundry, which isn't that often, I just throw it in baskets. But when I do, even when I'm separating laundry, I have to have a podcast on or
Oh
something
yeah.
because that's the
And it
only
just makes
time I
it
can
more
actually
enjoyable.
pay attention to podcasts. I can't do audiobooks, but if I'm walking or doing another task, I listen to podcasts. It's weird. Brains are weird.
Things are weird. As long, I mean, like brain hacks are pretty freaking awesome though, if we can figure
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
Is this off? No. I think it must be this guy. And I, for the life of me, can't figure this out. Oh, that's why. I changed the size of one of them and not the other. Yep, that's exactly what it was. This is 8.2 by 3.4. 8.2. There we go. All right, sorry, mystery solved. I feel better.
You did it.
Can function. That was really frustrating for a minute. Okay, the U
You
shape
did
is
it.
kind of adorable.
I kind of like it.
What do you guys? Let me put it in line. The
Yeah, I
lines.
want to see it in line. Do we feel like it adds or takes away from the bowl shape? I think it's cute.
So you won't be able to see it at all
Yeah.
top down.
Yeah.
You almost won't even know it's there. I really like this like little peekaboo too.
I do too.
This little hole there makes me It's like makes them happy. Oh, the only thing is, let me check the height on my stone, make sure we're able to see.
Oh.
No, yeah, no, that's right. That works.
Oh,
What do you
Melanie,
say?
somebody said, oh, the person who started the ADHD meds today
Oh,
is Tara.
hey, Tara.
She's like, she
Good
knows me.
day. Tara comes, well, so Tara, let me tell you something. She's the youngest of like, how many children are in your family, Tara? There was no time to pause and diagnose the ADHD when you have
Yeah.
multiple children in that family.
Yeah.
I know that family, and you guys just had to get through it, okay?
Get through it. And you did. And now you're thriving on Adderall, and we're happy for you.
I know. I mean,
Think
I
of
feel like amazing.
next week, I want you to tell us everything that you got done today.
Seriously, make a list as you go.
I really want
Yeah,
to know.
the 7 kids. So I mean, I think it's very like common to have lots of children in other parts of the world, but living where we lived, there was nobody with more than like 3 kids.
Yeah.
So that there's Zervis family with all 7 children. It was like the van was showing up. They were
Right.
coming.
Right. That's a
Yeah,
lot of children.
it is. I
I
do
have
think that
4. I'm
in
overwhelmed.
not our community, it's like not as, especially in the 90s. Anything went. Everything was different back then.
True.
But yeah, we didn't have that many children in my house, and I still fly under the radar on all things,
My
including
mom was, but
dyslexia.
you're the
God damn it!
youngest and you're the only girl, so there's like,
Oh, that's all the dynamics. You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
I do think that it runs in families for sure.
Yeah.
ADHD is what we're talking about still.
Okay, guys, do I love the sweep? I was thinking we are gonna have diamonds, but now I love the sweep. I
I
might just
really like the
adjust it a
sweep.
little more. I like our peekaboo,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this is enough clearance to make this work. And it is substantial. You know what? I'm gonna see what it looks like if I add like I don't want to overdo the, sometimes like over engineer stuff, but I do want to see what happens if I kind of taper it on the ends and keep it skinny
Okay.
in the center.
Oh yeah.
Just because I'm curious. And if I break it, I will stop. No problem.
Did you save it before you break it?
Oh God, I did not. I'm not yet saved. It's been an
What?
hour.
It's because you guys, this is also your job in comments. Because I don't remember. Oh, look at me remembering this, Kristen. Are you proud of me? Instagram. We are coming up on an hour of being live, and Instagram kicks us off at an hour. So if we disappear, just go back to our profile. We're going to start a new live, so you can get back on. So
Yeah.
that'll happen at around 11. Just heads up.
And it is blasphemy, but I think I agree that it doesn't need, I don't think it needs more diamonds. And actually,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna leave it. I really like it.
I do too.
I'm gonna do our mirror. Now, it looks, hold on, we gotta look at all sides. So, oh no, is the angle of that bothering you or is it okay?
It looks
It needs to like clear the diamond. So
right.
the angle, I can angle it in a little more.
Do you think that we could see it in sketch view? Because it's hard
Yes.
for the rest of the world, the rest of us
Yes.
to picture.
Okay, we're gonna look at top down. So
I
that's
love that.
really what we care about to start. The band is thicker.
Yep.
It is a little more substantial. We have our bowl half bezel, and we have our U swoop. Let me get rid of that green line.
It doesn't bother me. It's just very different. So it's like but I wonder what if you could make it go in a little more. But
I'm
then
gonna
it wouldn't be as
try.
peekaboo, right?
Yeah, I want the peekaboo, and it has to be hidden when it reaches the
Yeah.
top here, or else you'll be able to see it. So there's really only like a tiny bit more we can move it in. I'm gonna do it. We're really on borrowed space here. I don't think that's a saying, but it is now.
Borrowed time.
No,
But I
but it's
like
not
borrowed
time
space.
because it's
Yeah,
space.
it really works. Yeah, same. I mean, I want to see it angled, but it doesn't necessarily bother me. It's just like, oh,
Okay.
there that is. It's
Okay,
noticeable, I
the
guess.
angle I just did is better. It's not as straight up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that. I love it. I think it's so cute.
I do too. All right. Wow. All right. Well, that was
That was easy.
incredibly easy. Let me fix the base of this setting so that it does fill in this little space a little bit more. I think we have more room for little more metal. And
Okay.
then I will save this and I will, because we still have time, I will surprise you with the second stone that I have got. By the way, yeah, so this will be set, this stone will be set in this setting. And I think it'll be, because of the bicolor and the scale of it, I think it's going to be absolutely wild.
Agreed.
And then I do have a smaller 1.9 carat bicolor that we have time to make into a necklace version of our meridian setting if you guys so choose.
Yeah.
So think about that for a minute.
I'm very excited about that. So yes, this
Oh, I
piece
work on
with this sapphire will go up on our website at 5 o'clock today, 5 o'clock Eastern. We're going to send the link and a password here in a little bit, but first we're going to design the necklace so they can both go up. And then, yeah, we're going to have this meridian setting. You can also order that with a white diamond. So like you can have a different stone if you're not a huge fan of the sapphire, but who are you if you don't want the sapphire?
Nuts.
Kaleidoscope says these meetings make me want to try CAD because my brain is like, yeah, I can do that anytime I see anything artistic or crafty.
Yeah, no,
I think you
same,
should do
same,
that.
same. So
See,
for
my
me,
brain doesn't do that. My brain goes, oh no, arts and crafts, get me out of
oh
here.
no, oh no.
Danger, danger.
No, I'm fully delusional
But I think you should do
about
it.
my artistic abilities.
That's because you have
I
talent.
Yeah, it's really weird. No, I have never considered myself somebody that I could like sit down and do art because my hand doesn't do what my brain tells it 100%
Oh,
of the time the
same.
way I
I
want.
know.
And
I
then I
know.
get really, really angry. Like and it
Yes.
like I think I get like I don't have the patience for like drawing, but
No,
I did get gifted a beautiful watercolor
Nicole.
notebook in our
Yes.
flower inspiration, and I happen to have a similar one that I just gave my daughter for her birthday. So we're gonna do it together. She's gonna be my body double. We're gonna sit there and start doing like so. I need the
That's
outline for the
adorable.
watercolor thing, and then once
Same.
I have
Like,
it, like the colors are no problem. I can do that all day. That's like my favorite thing to do. But
yeah.
it's like like the structure needs to be there, just like what we're doing here, and then I can feel creative. I need the box.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
don't have the box, I
Yeah.
can't do it. I
Yeah. I
also
need to
can't do
stay
this
in the
stuff with an
parameters.
audience typically. So like if I like this is different. I've been doing this for my whole entire career, so
Right.
this is easy. But when I'm learning something creative or artistic, if I'm in a class setting, I full blown forget how to function. So I'm
Same. Hate it.
learning, but I'm like, I'll do this when I get home for real. For now, for
Mhm.
some reason, it's like I don't know if it's embarrassing because
Yeah,
you're
it's like
putting yourself out
performance
there.
anxiety or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't
I
want to
have
like
that too.
try so hard and run
Yeah.
out of time and then have people see it before like I don't know. So I
Oh, and
can't
it's
really
not
like do a
ready and you
class.
want to look at it, but I don't feel good about it. No, get me out of
Yes,
here.
and we're not
Oof.
ready to talk about it. We're gonna
No.
pretend it didn't happen until I love it.
I have
How
the
my
same thing
jewelry
of,
career actually started. I just
yeah,
privately and quietly would
in a
take
shed.
classes and then go home and be like, well, now I have to try because I really want to be able to do this.
Yeah.
And I was in the
See,
shed.
that's the part that I don't have is the like I
You
don't like
really want to
learning
part?
new things.
Fair.
I just
Fair.
don't like, so if I'm good at something right away, then I really like doing it. If I have to learn it, I'm not great at the resilience of that. Unless I like am very, very wanting to, if it's a big high need for me, then I'll put the work in, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I will. But yeah, it's like my brain,
Honest.
I think I have better taste than I have ability. So like I know what I want it to look like, but I can't make that happen. And so I'd
Mhm.
rather just pay somebody who knows how to do
Like support an artist type of thing.
Yes.
I get it. I
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
But if it's not something you even like, I find it therapeutic and like quiet. It's like quiet time. It's the only time my daughter like gets so in the zone if she's doing something creative.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel too. So it's just one of those. I actually feel that way when I like organize a closet too, though, which
Yeah.
is
You
for me
lock
has to be like
in.
amazing. But like
Yeah.
it's a lock-in thing. That's what
Yeah.
CAD does for me too. But for
Yeah.
CAD, if anybody's ever watching this and like, I want to be a jeweler, I want to be able to do this. My journey, I wouldn't change for the world. There are people that just go straight to CAD,
Yeah.
and I think it's a mistake. I think that taking a jewelry 101 making class, understanding what a torch feels like, setting your first stone in a classroom setting, you don't have to be amazing at it, but understanding how metal feels when you fold it over and like how much room you need
Yeah.
prom to be able to fold it over with some pliers, or like how to set stones creatively, even if you've not done it all the way, to be able to know that before you start doing CAD, I think is important.
Yeah.
It's not a requirement. A lot of CAD people don't have bench experience, but like you can work in CAD without bench experience, I think. But I
Yeah.
think to actually design something that is interesting, I think it really is important to be able to talk to a jeweler about the vision. Like I often am like, no, you have to set it in this way and push the
Yeah.
stone over in this way because of this is the final result I want. It also helps you know when you're allowed to break rules and when you're not, you know?
Oh,
It's like,
right. Because if it's going to be settable or not is like hard
yeah,
to know if you don't know what that mean, like what it physically
exactly.
means in your hand.
Just the
Yeah.
language comes easier. You can describe things easier. You can picture scale a lot easier too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so make the jewelry
Yeah.
and then do the computer piece.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be that far apart, but that would be the curriculum, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so I love her. She's
She's real cute.
beautiful.
Oh, welcome, Elise. Glad you're here. Hope your garden beds are
Hi.
beautiful. Where
I
you
want to hear
just
about the garden beds.
redesigned
What zone are you in,
Meridian.
Elise? I want to know
What
what
did
zone
you?
she said. I don't know the number zone, but I know that I'm in New England
Oh
where it's like,
yeah.
I don't think we're through like that first frost yet, but I am gonna
Yeah.
go bananas for tomatoes this year.
Yeah.
Katie, right? I'm
Yeah.
garden planning.
Yeah.
I have like raised beds on my deck. The deck is gonna fall off the house, so like no one cares if I destroy the deck. It's fine. Uh, but I'm gonna do like good tomatoes, like salad tomatoes. There's like a particular
Yeah.
kind, it's like a black tomato or something. I gotta figure it
Oh
out.
wait, is it
Cherokee
I know
black.
exactly what you're talking about. My mom has those. They're so delicious. They're sweet
Literally
and
the
yeah.
most delicious tomato I've ever had in
Yeah.
my life. I accidented upon it last year. And before having watering issues because I went away, I got a few and was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. And then I effed up the garden. It's fine. But
I think they grow pretty well though. I
I
think they're
think they
not
grow really
hard.
well in this area. And then the
Yeah.
other I'm going to do is the I want to say Roma. I don't remember. It's the kind that they grow in Italy for the sauce. For the sauce. So I'm going to grow the tomato
Oh
sauce
yeah.
tomatoes, and then I'm
Yum.
going to go through the hell of peeling them and deseeding them, and I'm going to use them in sauce. And I know I'm
Yep.
so really proud, but you know my mother is going to do
I
it.
was just
I'm going
about
to
to
get too deep
say
in. I'm going to get
who's making the
overwhelmed.
sauce.
Mhm. But you can freeze them once you like process them. You can freeze them, so I can have
Yes.
like fresh tomato sauce. And I
You're
do know how to
so
make my mama's
cute.
sauce. So
That is
some of
so
you
cool.
people call it the gravy, call it the sauce in my house. Don't come for me.
The
Never been a
calling
gravy gal.
tomato sauce gravy just really feels wrong to
Because
me.
it's
I
like
don't
so
like
heavy
it.
meat based, but I
Yeah.
agree. I don't agree with it. Anyway,
Mm.
this is beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna screen grab our you know what? Honestly, the photos on this are very similar to the original watercolor. Oh, but then we'll wanna watercolor the sapphire in there.
Oh
Just
yeah, for
visual.
sure.
But so we'll do
Okay.
this.
Elise is in zone 7A. She started lettuce a bit ago and doing bean seeds soon.
A little
Oh,
warmer where you are
listen
than
to this
me.
hot tip for your sauce. She
Okay.
recommends a mix of Roma and San Marzano for
San
amazing
Marzano,
sauce.
that's the one.
That's the
I
one, yeah.
couldn't remember the name.
Um,
But maybe I should do
grow
a mix. I wasn't gonna do a mix. I haven't bought them yet. Could
She
do a
says
mix.
also grow your own oregano and your ancestors will be pleased. They will smile down upon you.
Ooh. I know I'm growing the basil. I'm
Yeah,
growing
basil is
basil
a
because basil's
definite.
key. But I could do oregano too. Absolutely. All the
Cooper,
Italian
my
seasons.
Cooper's birthday, he'll be 6 on Monday, and on his very extensive birthday list is radish seeds and marigold seeds. And I was
Oh,
like,
how
buddy,
cute.
do you even know what a radish
Cute.
is? And apparently they're planting those at school, and so that's how he
Wait,
knew.
that's so cute. You know what'll be so fun for them is to open, like, so the radish is to like not open, to dig them out at the end of the
Yes.
season. Like
Yeah.
that'll be like thrilling.
I know. But I said, buddy, are you going to eat the radishes? Because I like radishes, but we don't
Yeah.
eat them a lot because I have
Yeah,
children.
because it's a tough that's a
Kind
tough
of
sell
spicy. And
sometimes.
he was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just growing them for our local groundhogs to eat. I was
I'm
like,
gonna love that for
all
him.
right,
That's
they'll love you for it,
absolutely.
bud. They don't come
Absolutely
to our house
adorable.
because of our dogs, but we used to have a groundhog before we had these dogs who would come around and sunbathe on our porch, like on the little bench thing. We would see him out there all the time.
It's
We
so
named him
cute.
Pickles. It was so cute. He was huge too, like a big ass groundhog. He was real cute. Yeah, I think marigolds are going to be a thing. And then Nicole also sent us some seed packets, like wildflower garden, and I'm going to put those in my front yard. So I don't know. I don't know. Am I
So the
going to be a
marigolds
garden
are really
person?
good to keep away all the pests too. So like
Oh, really?
from other plants.
Good to know.
So
good to know.
marigolds are supposedly like a secret weapon.
Roasted radishes, any? I don't think I've ever had
Ooh.
roasted radishes.
All right, be right back. We're
I'm
doing
gonna try that though. Yeah, Pickles the groundhog. And then my kids were convinced, so that was in my old house, and then my kids were convinced that Pickles was gonna just follow us to our new house, which is across town. Didn't happen. I don't know if Pickles is still over there, but yeah, he was our pet groundhog for a while, according to my children. We would spy on him and like do videos of him just sunbathing. It's kind of creepy saying out that out loud, but he didn't mind. We threw out some fresh fruit for him every now and then. Oh, Stevie, I just saw your comment on Instagram about learning new things. That's why I refuse to learn golf. I don't want to be seen when attempting to do something I don't know if I'm going to be good at or not. I know. Like, it's so brave. Those of you who can just go out to like a golf course or a driving range and just shoot your shot. How do you do that? I could barely do that with Wii golf when it's my own family. But that is a pretty fun game to do with your family. Do you guys do Wii Sports if you have children my kids' age? Yeah, I want that recipe for roasted radishes. What do you eat them on? By themselves, like a roasted carrot, I guess, because it's a root vegetable, right?
What are you roasting?
I guess it could be. We're talking about roasted radishes still. I want to figure out how
Oh,
you
I
make
would like to
those.
try that. So I
Mhm.
don't think that I've ever like roasted anything I haven't ended up liking better than what I've had
Agreed.
before.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just salt, pepper, and a little like garlic powder, right?
Yeah.
Olive oil.
Yeah.
So I wonder that would probably be amazing.
I think I'm gonna try that this summer for sure. Oh, okay. A Kaleidoscope. I talk about this constantly, and my kids are sick of it. She says, I'm trying to make friends with my neighborhood crows. I've been making them crow cootery. That's really cute boards, but they aren't sure about me yet. It's my dream to make friends with the crows and then have them bring me
You've
presents.
talked
I
about
want
this
it.
before.
I
Yes.
think we have. I want it so badly. I'm doing nothing about it, but I just want it a lot. I don't even see
Nice.
them
So
right near my house.
you know that's one of the 40 somethings the things that you get into when you're in your
Yes.
40s. Birds is one of the things.
Birding. Yes.
Birding,
Yes.
plants, just
Yes.
that me.
Yes.
They're good
Check,
boys.
check.
I mean, oh,
Sourdough.
marathons. So like running.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Lyndon is
physical health.
doing marathons and sourdough, so he's got
Oh, and
those.
sourdough.
Check. I'll
Those are
take
the four.
I'll
I don't
take
think there's anything
birding
else. Are
and
there any of the
gardening.
interests?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
perfect.
think there are any other because like we're all sick of like dealing with our houses. Like
Yes, we will
I'm
be
not
out in the
like
world.
put I'm not redoing a room. I'm not. I'm not
See,
buying the furniture. I'm not
I
doing it.
do love redoing a room
I
though.
know.
I
I know.
love
But you
redoing
also
a
are like
room.
really into the thrifting side of things. But I
Yes.
feel like it's a younger generation kind of fixation thing. I feel like you're young with that.
Oh my
'Cause I
God,
think
so young.
by like 40s and 50s, you're like, I've
Yeah.
got to do something I don't have to leave the house to do.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
that
But
transition
you know
is
what I
yet to
do
see
love
for
to do
everyone.
is rearrange the furniture in my room. Like I'll
Oh,
just get a
and then
B&M
vacuum
on it.
underneath it.
Yeah.
Good
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Ooh, so
All right,
good.
did I save this as a
Oh,
necklace?
Christy's learning mahjong. That's like a big
Ooh,
thing. I don't know how to
really?
play it, but people are super into mahjong lately. Okay, I've got the recipe from Emmy for roasted radishes. Typically 425 with salt and olive oil till it's tender. Diced radishes probably take 8 to 10 minutes, and you toss them in a sweet vinaigrette. I'm trying that. I like radishes a lot, but
Okay.
who knew?
Let me save my work.
Or in
Okay, so
salads. Okay, yeah.
surprise. Let's put the other sapphire on the screen.
Oh yes,
And I
Kristen will
will
do
take
that.
over the big one so you guys can see this. This is the necklace sapphire. She is absolutely beautiful color banding. It matches the stone from the ring, but this is a 1.9 carat.
Yeah,
We are making a necklace with this beauty.
I want it.
And yeah, do we want, so the color band is, you see it in the bottom corner.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
pretty.
that's our, well,
It
actually,
is
I
so
feel like
similar.
this photo
Somebody
flipped
needs
or
the
something. But,
set. What if somebody got the ring
oh my,
and the necklace? If you guys have fast
bring it.
fingers at 5 o'clock,
No
do it.
kidding. So this north, south, or east, west, people. And don't forget, it is in our half bezel setting that we're going to transition to a necklace so that we can have it be like a collection.
I love it.
East, west, north.
Tell us in the comments, east, west, or north, south. This is gonna be the meridian design, so it's gonna be very similar to the ring. But this one we can go north, south, or east, west.
We also
Um,
could make an option, like a drop down on the site to choose, since it's obviously not made.
That's true.
We have to
That's
figure
true.
out how does it attach, although not necessarily, because if we want to do something like make it I saw somebody suggest like maybe make it a slider or something like that. We really have to decide where that
Where it
functional
connects.
connection
Okay, so
goes.
do
But
we, okay, we're getting some
people
east,
love the
west.
slider though. That would be cool.
Oh,
That would be cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do is
everybody's saying east, west.
I need to figure out
I
how
agree.
to turn my setting here without totally screwing everything up. This is gonna actually be really it's gonna be a challenge.
Just turn your head. We'll just turn your head, everybody.
Yeah, but that's what I was
It's
kind of
just
thinking. And that would make my life easier if you guys could all just visualize, okay? I'm gonna
Just
turn
use
on
your
every
imaginations.
speck of layer that we have, and I'm gonna show every single thing we have, and I'm gonna grab it all,
Okay,
hope for the best.
we're crossing our fingers for you. Okay, Robin, yes, she says, I wanted to befriend a crow as well, but I always hear about them being bad omens and whatnot. Is it crows or ravens? I think maybe it's both. I don't know, but for sure a raven. But you guys know that I'm a Ravens fan, so we can't. They're not bad omens.
It worked.
You did it? You
I
rotated?
did it. That is the first and last time I will ever have that level of ease in CAD on this live. I'm not kidding. I'm going home. I'm done. Like that's it.
Mission
I did
accomplished.
it. I don't
You
care if we have
own
end up with
CAD.
a necklace. I effing just turned this without breaking everything, and I got no alarming pop-ups.
Not even a note, not even a ding ding, look out
I'm
warning.
so impressed right now
You
by
should be.
my absolute skills.
Everybody clap for Melanie. Clap at home.
Thank you.
At home.
Thank you. I know you're clapping. I know you are.
Um,
While doing your laundry.
oh wait, quick question on the ring.
Yes.
This has to stay at we'll tell you the taper. They're asking about band customizations 1.5 or
Sure.
2 millimeter, but it tapers.
Yeah. Actually, I think at the base we can go to any thickness,
Okay.
and it'll taper up to our larger thickness. I think it'll look perfectly.
The
Look
thickness
great
will stay the same at the top,
at the
and then
top.
it'll
Yes, and so
whatever you
the
want on the back.
taper to the thinner version, like as it goes down the band, it just will be less gradual. But I think the design can absolutely handle, especially for a stone this size. So yeah, definitely.
Perfect. Let's do that. Love it.
Getting my due from the CAD team for just pulling that off. Like it's a known fact that you don't rotate a ring. You don't do it. You violently break things when you do what I've just tried to do. And I'm just gonna manually line it up because I am not pushing my luck.
I think you've had your win for the day, and we don't need to push it.
That's all I can handle. Now, which line is my center line? There it is.
Wowie wow.
Yep. And I'm not using any of the tools that like center things because I don't trust anything anymore. Okay, beautiful. Now, hide all of the garbage that is filling up our screen. Like a vase.
Oh, we should do another gift card winner. Who wants
Oh,
to
good
do
idea.
that? I want to do that. So you guys have your gift card link in comments or pinned wherever you are. Put your name and email in there. In a couple minutes, I'll draw another one. If you've already put your name and email, you don't need to do it again. I've got them all. I got them all. I'm excited about this necklace. I feel like
Me too.
I'm trying to decide if I want it in a sapphire or a white diamond. I think I might want, I mean, I like this one.
And these.
Go enter. It's not too late.
Yeah, there's still more giveaway to be had, as we do.
You know we don't have a budget for
Thing.
this.
We didn't discuss anything before we started today.
What was that about ADHD? Huh? Okay, Regina, it's you. Congratulations. Oopsie, I have to copy your email. Okay, Regina, I'm going to send you a $100 Melanie Casey virtual gift card coming your way.
Yeah, congratulations.
I always thought Regina was such a cool name because it means queen.
Oh,
So cool.
wait, that's why they chose the name Regina in
Regina
Mean
George.
Girls. That's
Yeah,
so, how smart. Of course. Of
I know.
course.
I love that movie.
Amazing. All right, thank goodness. Now, you know what's really sad for me right now? This is
What?
not the right size stone. I still have to I got
Oh,
a long way to go.
shoot.
This is the bigger one. Still my break stuff. Okay. This is a 1.9 carat bicolor sapphire, which will be set east-west. We are not changing that plan. In a necklace. And we're thinking, so I know that the suggestion has been made to maybe make it a slider, which would mean that the necklace chain would come down and kind of loop into some kind of hole and back out. Structurally, we need to make sure if we do that, the slider space is as high up, like close to the top of the pendant as you can get, so that it doesn't, like if it's back here down at the bottom, the whole thing will flop forward. So somehow we need to put something here. And it needs to be big enough to have the chain slide like gracefully through and not get stuck.
As much as I like seeing your face, I'm gonna make the CAD the bigger one so we can see it better.
Oh, weird.
Now
I
we
had
can
no
see it.
idea that that was on purpose.
Yeah. You didn't want to see it too high. Okay. So I think an inline makes sense for this.
I think we can pull it off. This is the piece that would sit down on your skin.
Yeah.
I need to give us some more structure under here so that it doesn't tip. So I'm going to start there.
Oh, right. Because if the stone is big, it could flip the other way. If it's, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's do round gallery rail. And I'm just going to drop this down for us and see what this looks like. Not bad. Not.
Oh, sorry. On Instagram, they're having trouble with the link for the giveaway. We'll do another one, but you might have to copy paste into your browser. Some people's phones in the comments on the pinned comment allows them to just click it, but some people you have to copy and paste it, and it's a mystery. We don't know why.
We have no idea why. There's no rhyme or reason. All right, so we're going to be, let's see. I think our U shape is going to drop down to connect to our gallery rail at the bottom, and then we'll cut the sweep a little bit. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? Huh. It's okay. If I make it too small, we lose the entire point of it, which is the structure. If I make it too big, then we're losing our bowl.
Oh, no.
I know. All right, I'm going to move it up more, and we're going to try to tuck it in. There we go. Trying to tuck it. So I want our U shape to come down and connect to.
Oh, yeah.
The
Just
rail on
touch
the
it a little
bottom.
bit. Yeah. I love how when there's like CAD issues like this, my only contribution is, oh no. Good luck with that.
Yikes. You sure about that?
That sounds like a you problem.
I hope you figured that one out.
Oh, I agree, Emmy. I like a slider one because you can do this when you're fidgeting.
Oh, yeah.
It's very fidgety.
Oh, I didn't change the size of our thing focal stone.
Oh no.
Building all of this on the 3 carat.
So it works with 3 carat diamond, guys.
It would
That's
be
good to know.
great with 3 carat.
A 3 carat diamond would be a great size necklace
Right, let me
because
just
you
see
could
if I
see
have
it. You know,
this.
it wouldn't be like, I don't know, it wouldn't be too big, wouldn't be too small.
I think it would be perfect. I
Like
agree.
April 25th. Not too hot,
All right,
not too
I
cold.
am actually saving this as a new file name because if I change the size of the stone and it absolutely ruins everything, I will go back.
Okay, everybody cross your fingers and toes. Fidget jewelry by Melanie. We did have a spinner ring at one point. Nobody bought that thing.
No, somebody did.
We sold one?
Yeah, we sold it.
Oh.
Yeah,
There you go.
the team loved that one.
I wanted one so badly. I
But
should
like,
just
I don't think online you could tell. It was like the center would spin.
Agreed.
You would sit there and just
Yeah. Yeah, because when I
It was
saw it in
also
person, I was
extremely
like,
hard to
oh,
construct. Sarah worked on that. Our jeweler Sarah, who's like
oh yeah.
an elite jeweler, and she sat
Yeah.
there and fought that
Yeah.
fight for an exceptional
Yeah.
amount of time. So I was like, okay, we'll make the one.
This is
Beautiful
good.
work. Okay. Oh, I'm here to change the size of her. Okay, guys, holding my breath.
We can do it. We can do
This
it.
is what this will. If it breaks, that's a different story than if it just gets a little jacked up and is fixable.
Okay. Cross your fingers for a little jacked up.
Just a little
What we
jacked up.
want.
All
Just a
right.
touch.
All right. All right. It's just jacked up. Cool.
Yay!
That I can handle. Beautiful. Just a little jacked up is. This looks insane, but I can handle this. All we have to do back is go back through all our layers, figure out what is cutting up our gallery rail. Not that. There it is. That bitch. What's this? Unnecessary taking over this whole thing. There we go. And then we will see how it looks. Oh, I think I made it worse.
I think I'm back. Am I back? Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were just having quiet time.
Oh no, it kicked me off and I was like, where are we? Where am
It
I?
was
I
so
think
funny.
I'm back.
I had no idea.
Here I am.
Is it
No, we
making
handled
noises?
it. I could see you the whole time, but it said connection lost and kicked me off. So
I
don't
had
know.
zero clue.
Good.
That was really funny. Something is going on here. It's, we got something up.
Oh, that looks wild.
That's for, you know, right? Oh, I know why. It's because I didn't use our like builder for this. I remember when we did this original, me being like, yeah, I'm not using, I'm just wing it, build it as I feel like. I might regret it later. And here I am regretting
Is this
it.
later?
This is later.
Shoot, we got there. Oh, how was Alice's birthday, by the way?
Oh, awesome.
Good.
My kids are 1 week apart, 2 years apart, so 5 and 7 they just turned. And so we dominated 2 weekends to birthdays. And then because of the way the timing worked out in life, we ended up having to do their like school birthday party next weekend.
Oh, cute.
So it's 3 full weekends of
April is birthday month for you.
madness. And there are a lot of birthdays in their class as well.
Yeah, Cooper has a lot of birthdays in his. He's this coming Monday, and he's got a lot of other birthdays this month too. It's a popular month. April
Yes.
birthstone. Our Slack question of the day this morning. So our team, Jessica on the CAD team runs this question of the day. So every morning she asks everybody a question and we just chit chat about it. Today was, what's your birthstone and do you like it? And I was just thinking about how lucky April is.
Oh,
Have a
yeah.
diamond.
My house, me and my husband are September, Sapphire.
Lucky.
And my two
also.
kids are Diamond in April.
You honestly
Like,
got so lucky.
I
I'm November
really
and I
did.
have citrine.
Remember, we got to fix that at some point.
I really want you to because it's still, I don't like it.
No.
Although Kaylee reminded me that topaz is also an option. But when I was younger, somebody
Good
was like,
topaz.
"Oh, here's topaz," and it was like a yellow topaz. Looks
Yeah.
just like citrine. I was like, "This isn't."
Oh,
friendly."
and actually that's probably why they pair, because the true traditional like high-end expensive topaz is
Yeah.
yellow, peach, orange,
Yeah,
like,
they can
but
be
in a
pretty.
pretty
Yeah,
beautiful,
yeah.
but not the topaz you're expecting.
No,
I do love a London blue topaz though, like the
that's
dark
what
navy
Kaylee
blue.
said. I like that color too, but I don't know. I just feel like November got the shaft on birthstones, and also like who decides this? Who's in charge
I
of
know.
birthstones?
Can we work on that? Okay, honestly, what is happening here? What is going on? I have something that's cutting my bezel. Maybe it's this. Just gonna guess my way through this right now. You'll see. I'll
Yeah, we have
find it
no
eventually.
idea what you're doing, so we trust you completely.
Trust. You should trust me.
Oh, I also like a Madeira. I think that's how you say it, Madeira
Yeah.
citrine. Those are
They
pretty.
look like they're red
Yeah.
and brown.
I understand not liking a peridot, but we did fix that up with
We
that
fixed it.
last
I got the most
batch.
gorgeous
Those are so
peridot
pretty.
that I've ever seen in my entire life. We still have more.
A lot of people don't, a lot of January people don't like garnet, but I don't understand. I like garnet a lot. Although Corinda, I think you like it now, right? You like a green garnet? Corinda on our team is an anti-garnet.
Okay, something is just going wrong here.
Jessica says the gem cutter you use to do a Boolean intersection, which is Greek to me, but I'm wondering if you know what that
No, I do.
means.
Read that out again.
The gem cutter you use to do Boolean intersection.
What's the gem cutter? I
The
didn't
gem
see it
cutter
say
you
intersection. I saw it say difference. That oh. Is this it? How did she effing spot that? You guys.
Jessica, eagle eyes on the cat.
That actually freaked me out. I never would have gotten there. I was gonna rebuild the whole damn thing. And honestly, I don't even know if it's fully working yet. It's better than it was. Okay.
I'm
This might be one of those like,
thankful,
just trust
Jessica.
me, guys. Just trust. I might actually rebuild. No, she's right. When you're right, you're right.
You're right,
You're
you're
right, you're
right,
right.
and you're right, Jessica.
That was incredible.
Oh,
I still
Emmy
have more work
ordered
to
the
do,
bud
but-
studs for herself for her birthday. Happy birthday. And you're getting piercings next week. That's fun. Or is it second
That
or
is
third?
awesome.
Show us. Or you can't show us. Dang it. I wish you guys could add pictures on this.
I know, right?
There's so many things I want to see.
That was wild that you just figured that out, Jessica. I'm not gonna get over that. Okay, now what's doing it down here, Jessica?
She said it was a total guess. I don't believe her.
I believe her. She's like, just kidding. I don't know how I could possibly have known that. Like, yeah. Questions. Must be this. Must be this bitch. Yeah. Finally.
Must be this bitch.
And that bitch was ruining my life. There were multiple things ruining my life just now. Multiple.
Oh, what an
And
asshole.
finally we figured them out. Wow. What a dick. That was ridiculous.
Oh, I have a question. I wonder if you know the answer to this. Emmy says for rubies, she has two loose rubies from Tehran from when her dad was in
Ooh.
school, and they're kind of purplish. Do you know what a purplish
Amazing.
ruby would be called? I don't know what that is.
It
sounds
might be,
cool.
are they completely opaque? Because it might
Emmy,
just
are they
be
opaque?
the it might look that way because there's not very like the light is trapped and the like inclusions are causing purple. Sometimes it's just the color of that interesting material too.
Yeah, sometimes ruby can be like that pigeon red. It can be sort of a pinkish. So yeah, that's really cool.
I've seen cabochons that are kind of that purple side of red, and they're only purple if you really put them next to a purple stone. I
What
guess
kind of stones did you say?
like cabochons. So like
Oh, I thought you said radishes. I was like, are we
we
back
did
on
it already.
radishes?
Back around.
I've seen radishes that are like a purple red too. So that's why my brain was like, what's happening right now?
that too. Okay, this needs to be made small.
Oh, wedding planning. Congratulations. That's exciting, Tara.
Yeah, she's a Melanie Casey bride.
That's right. Is your whole entire family going to be in your wedding party? That's a big wedding
Oh
party.
man, right? I wonder what the surface is too, actually.
Okay, Emmy says those rubies from Tehran are opaque, but definitely not opaque, but definitely more translucent. So maybe it is what you're talking about with like the striations, kind of.
It might be the inclusions that are just darkening the entire thing.
Cool.
Sounds lovely. All right. Well, this is going to need a whole hell of a lot of work. No one wants to watch me do. So I'm going to just go ahead and pretend that this.
It's perfect and gorgeous and done for entertainment
Sure is.
purposes. The magic of television.
You're correct.
We will fix it.
I'm hearing my voice feedback.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Is that better?
I didn't
Okay,
hear
okay.
it ever.
It was,
So
I'm so glad there was no
see you
feedback
think.
because I think I forgot to mute my computer. Oops. Let's see. What is cutting that? Oh, okay. Now I got this. Wait, hide. Don't do that.
It's like a really big pearl.
Yeah. This is now life altering frustration. This is what happens when you like build it all without like the builders. You have to find it all to change it. This is going to be a nightmare for our team to adjust. It's okay.
They'll fix
They've
it. Don't
done
you guys think
worse.
it's remarkable that like Melanie knows what she's looking at right now? Just like here for the
That is
ride.
actually very funny.
There's so many lines on that screen.
And it's like, I'm like, oh, this is so much easier to see, isn't it? No.
It's giving flashbacks to like calculus when I was just like, what?
What?
are
Do we
those
have to?
things
Do we have to do
mean?
this?
Why
Okay,
are
now I
there
need to find
letters?
whatever's cutting this shape. I'm going to hover until it shows up. Something is cutting it too much and I can't tell where it is. I don't think it's that one.
Oh, I'm going to do one more gift card draw. So if you haven't entered yet, go ahead. The pinned comment that you see will have the link to a gift card entry. It's just your name and email. We're not going to use it for anything else. Don't worry. Put your name and email in there. And in a few minutes, I'm going to randomly draw one more $100 Melanie Casey gift card winner. And I'll email it to you. It's virtual, doesn't expire. It's just a little thank you for being here.
Yeah.
That we thought was going to be just for the first like inaugural week of TMM.
And then we were like, oh, we're going
we
to keep
didn't
this
stop.
going. You're all the way here. You deserve a treat.
Exactly. Like, why not?
I agree. I found the thing that was ruining everybody's day. By the way,
Good.
found
It
it.
was only your day that was ruined. We're having a fine
It
time.
really, and it was definitely ruining my day. So bring all that back and just let this be our seat. Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on there. I'm not gonna worry about it. That's a different person's problem. Melanie in the future. I don't know her. I don't feel bad for her. She can suck it.
She
Is
will
that a
fix
thing you can
it
say?
later.
Yeah. 90s.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll find
I
out
think
if we get
I think I'm
canceled.
supposed to say that. I think it's kind of weird.
I mean, it doesn't actually matter. I think that you can enter it once or I don't know. I think it only pulls you one time though, this generator that I have. So I think you're fine. You don't have to enter it multiple times is what I'm saying, but I guess you can. I don't think it helps your chances though. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh, right.
Okay, our winner, last one for today is Kiana or Kiana. I don't know how you say it, but you have a lovely name and I'm going to send you Kiana with a K. I'm sending that to you now. Thanks everybody
Awesome.
for entering. All right, how's our necklace looking?
Okay, so I need to decide. So we know it's east west. Let me just show you in the line drawing thing. We know that it's east west. We know that this is ugly now, but will be pretty when we set it. So it'll be this kind of. It'll be like that. Wait for it. It'll be like that.
Yes, so
Right.
pretty.
But now, how do we attach it to the chain? We want it to
All
slide.
right, so do we want it to slide? So you guys know what we're talking about, where there's like little holes that the chain goes through sort of on the back of the design and it can slide like this, or fixed, which is what something like this is, where there's little jump rings on either side of the design and it's stationary. It just stays on that spot on the chain. So do you want it to slide or do you want it to be stationary? That's what we need to know in the comments. Unless there's one structurally better for this kind of design, Melanie, are you leaning one way?
Honestly, I don't think structure is going to be an issue either way.
Okay.
I think it's gonna, for me, it's about like what's not in the collection yet. Type of, oh God,
Yeah.
this is a mess. Sorry. And we don't have a slider in the collection. I also don't know how I'm going to build the slider. So,
Hmm.
you know, if we're doing slider, you're gonna have to bear with me for like a while.
How much of us do you want to see this morning?
Precisely.
Oh,
Yeah, my U is
we
all
got
so-
like several votes for slider.
Okay, sweet. We can do that.
I think we're sliding.
We're doing it.
Yeah, everybody's saying slide. Everybody who's piping up.
Everybody who's anybody.
If you aren't saying anything,
Then are you even
come on,
here? Are you even present?
join us.
Always.
Get involved.
What is cutting that?
That should be our tagline. Just get involved.
Tell us what to do.
Be here.
We are tired. That's the tagline. Do
I
our
was in
job
Andover
for
with
us.
Melanie and the rest of the team last week. So I don't live near the studio. I work remotely most of the time. But several times a year we'll go out for planning meetings or whatever it is. And we were just talking over this call, like we're still tired.
We're literally still
Together
tired
for that
from the
long.
visit. We need to be adults about this and go to bed on time. And we're already talking like bridal week this year. We need to go to bed on time
And take a melatonin.
unless it's a midnight party, in which case we will just
Yes.
suffer.
We've already shared on here, and I think it's public knowledge now that Bridal Week is going to start on October 16th. Very, very
Mhm.
excited. So if you can join us for in studio, we're going to send some stuff to your email. If you're on our email list, get on it. If you're not, you can do that on our website. You just enter your email and we'll get you some info. But we would love for you to join us. We have like a big party to kick off Bridal Week. It's in the studio. We do all kinds of fun things. Devin Simone is going to join us again as our co-host. So we kick things off in the studio on
That's probably supposed to
Friday,
be a
October
surprise.
16th.
Sorry.
It is the most fun. And then our virtual bridal week starts at midnight. And so we always say like, oh, I don't know if we're going to go live at midnight. And then we always do, because after you have like a party, you know, you're just in that like party mode. So we go to Melanie's house, we drink a lot of champagne, we get on live, and you guys join us. And then we launch the Bridal Week sale, which is the biggest sale of the year for us. And it is kicking off sort of our season of giving, our very fun holiday events in the fall. So it's the only time of the year that our core collection will be on sale or incentives. So either like a sale percentage off your favorite piece that's on our website right now, or you get a little gift card for little, it's not little, you get a gift card when you purchase. So if you are in any way interested, get on our email address, get on our email list so we can send you save the date information so you can be ready for that.
And that dress was from Zara, and I cannot believe you remember that. I had that like flowy dress that I wore in the
That
reels.
yellow one?
No, the yellow one was from Bridal Week itself. There was one that I wore like in the lead up, and it's just like
Oh,
it's the most comfortable thing I have. Actually, more than one because it's the most comfortable thing I've ever worn in my
Oh,
entire life. And yeah, I weirdly got out. Like it's the only time I've ever been asked about like my outfit.
oh my
I
God,
was like,
send me that
oh,
link.
oh,
I
me?
love being asked about my outfit.
Literally dying. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Finally, we have again. It looks odd. It will look beautiful when it's off the bench. They know what they're doing with all of the.
Agreed.
We have our U shape, which I think is the right move. I think it's beautiful. And now I'm going to attempt to capture our necklace chain, and it means I'm going to make a sample piece, like cylinder that's the thickness of our necklace chain.
Okay.
just bigger, a little bigger, so we can be safe.
It doesn't look
understanding that we'll
pretty,
fit
you
through.
guys. Just this is imagination time. It
Yes,
doesn't
that
look
is supposed to
pretty.
be our chain. Just ignore, like, it's way thicker than the reality, actually. This.
Oh, Willow is suggesting a fixed veil tapered like the door knocker necklace. That would also be super pretty. You gotta do that for another one. If something is on sale for Bridal Week, will it also likely be on sale for Black Friday? No, ma'am.
Great
Black,
question.
yes. So Black Friday has turned into our what we call a collector's sale. So we are still nailing down plans for it. So I'm just gonna be kind of vague because you know how we are. But generally,
We're trying to
no.
keep it in check this
Generally,
year, though.
we
We're trying
really
to
are.
actually make a plan.
Black Friday is different pieces, often new pieces that are watercolor, sort of like TMM. So you guys have to trust the process on those too. So Bridal Week is the time to grab things that are in our core collection. But they do sell out pretty quickly. So if you love, love,
Yeah,
love
last
the
year was
piece that is
wild.
limited edition, please do not wait for the sale because your heart will be broken and then we will feel sad. Just
Correct.
get it when you can get it.
We literally talk about it all year, too.
Oh
It's like,
man.
still somehow we're all surprised by it every year.
I know,
Like,
we're
what do
like,
you mean? Like, there's,
we don't have
there
that.
is, I think we need to give up and just acknowledge that, like, we will, these things, they shut down early. Like, they just
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. That's
We
the other
always are
hot
like, here's
tip.
the end date, and then we don't get there.
Yes. So hot tip about Bridal Week and Black Friday is get there at midnight.
And
Like,
Friday
I'm
drop ship
sorry,
is
but
too.
you have to get there at midnight if you got your eye on something because
It's
we are
brutal for
also
all of us. We're in
limited.
it together.
We're limited on not only designs that are limited edition because of the stone selection, but also production time at the bench. And so we've got this like wild spreadsheet tracker thing to know when we've hit our limit for made to order pieces that we can create in time for Christmas and all these things. So there's a lot of planning that goes into that part of it, which is why like we do have to shut things down pretty early on, which means like 1 o'clock in the morning when we're just drunk on champagne and Jenny's
Dead.
like making things happen in the background.
Dead to the world.
Yes. Oh yeah, you should grab diamond studs for your niece for sure. That's a great aunt. I mean, can you be my aunt?
No
My niece
kidding.
gave me bridal jewelry. Oh, the other thing about Bridal Week, now that we're on the topic, you do not have to be a bride. We call
I
it that
know.
because it's the only time of year that our core collection of engagement rings and wedding bands are on sale or incentives. So it's like a lot of people do purchase their engagement rings during Bridal Week. But we've got a lot, we got something for everybody. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Emmy said last Black Friday, she was in bed next to her husband with her earbuds in, trying not to wake him up with her laughter.
We
We
say
just
some
bring our
shit. We
husbands.
talk some shit. I had to
Last
take that
year,
off the internet. I scrubbed that
yeah.
post. I think I was
Yeah.
like, all right, hit go. And then I wowoke up the next morning and was like, nope,
What did we
nope.
say out loud? And we make our husbands come. So like poor John and Lyndon are next to us, like
They
trying.
love it, okay? They love it.
They
live
love it.
for
Lyndon loves it. He wants to come one year.
I would love
Dude,
for
you
him.
know,
That
let's
would
do
be
it.
really fun. All right, so I feel like this is going to need some product dev
Yeah.
because this would have to be, it needs to be worn. I need to make sure.
Oh,
So, like, think about this. Let me explain what's happening because you might be like, what the F is happening?
I am like, what
Pretend
the F
this
is happening?
bar here is the chain. I'm going to hide it because it's very confusing. One sec. But
Okay.
in order for slider to work and it be somewhat hidden, we have to have an enclosed space, right? Even if I
Mhm.
cut this in our area, I like it has to connect to something.
Right.
So I just threw a little bail in there. You really can't see it very much, especially when it's worn. The problem is I want to make sure that this doesn't, when worn, tip forward. And without actually putting a chain through this to make sure that I know where it sits inside this ring, there's no way to fully test this out. I actually think with just gravity wise, the chain would land around here ish. And I
Yeah.
don't think it would be too top heavy. I think it would be okay. But typically I like our bales and our function up like another millimeter, like up where my mouse is.
Mhm.
So this is one that I would want to set and test before making the Sapphire version. And then we would adjust where this lives. But the slider is still, I really like the slider idea. The only thing that could end up changing is, let me see, if it has to be moved out and up, like let's say we need to move it, like we would probably shave this down and set our diamond kind of right on top of it and then just fill this in. If we had to do that, you are actually, well, it's actually cute though.
It's not
I know
bad.
that's safer. I don't know why I'm fighting the other version. Why don't we just make it this? We'll just make it this. I know it looks like elephant ears. It's kind of weird looking. These are, don't forget, this is our half bezel. It folds over and it's like
Yeah.
really
It'll be
minimal.
minimal looking. You won't see it
Where's my
much.
camera? There we go. It's like this. And then it's just the tiniest bit of metal on top where the chain would slide through.
I think that totally works.
I think it works. And so I just need to fill in this structure here a little bit so that we make sure my measurements are right.
Okay. Okay, we have a question. I think I'll most likely have to order a custom ring for her engagement ring. If I order during bridal week, would there be any incentive? Unfortunately, no, we can't include custom, and simply because everything that we make during bridal week, we deliver in time for Christmas, and customized pieces require a lot of extra work. This CAD, like what you're watching right now, is what we'll do. And so we can't guarantee the timeline on that. And it's just a lot of extra work. And so they're not included in our bridal week. So definitely email in whenever you're ready and we can get that going for you ahead of time. And try to do it before October just for timeline.
Yeah. If you
capacity.
wait, if you're not participating in that event, and you're
Yeah.
customizing something, you don't really want to be putting your order in during that time just because of the sheer volume. It's just the longest wait ever,
Yeah.
unfortunately. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you guys are so patient and kind
Yeah,
and you
that's
let
true.
us
Everyone's so patient.
take our time. It's so nice. This is the downside, I guess, of making everything by hand.
Yep.
Is
There are
the
only
time.
so many of us and we
It's
can only
worth
move so
it.
quick. All right, so do you guys want any, I mean, I think because the setting itself, the ring is a solitaire, I assume the pendant should be a solitaire as well. But if
Yeah.
we wanted to put a little diamond here, we have the space.
We do
So-
have a comment on Instagram. Nicole is saying add some diamonds to the loop to make it intentional. So I do think that that could be
Does
cute,
someone
but yeah,
else
I'm kind of
suggest
torn.
And yes, I do think this is the half bezel engagement ring, the Meridian, is definitely part of the full collection in white diamond. And like all the cuts we're eventually going to release. And that means that the necklace will be too. Because if it's a complementary to a permanent piece of our collection, I like to try to keep it if we can.
Yeah.
We will make a sample of this first and make sure it works. And then we will release it in a handful of cuts that have been developed. We'll also do that one of a kind sapphire for sure. And that's, I think, what we're putting up at 5 o'clock today for the pre-order. So even if you were to order the pre-order and claim the stone, we would still do the proper product development. That's why we put it for like the pre-order timeline. And we would not use your stone as our product development tester. We would use a diamond that if it is perfect and it works, then it gets sold as ready to ship, just like in stock inventory. And if it's not good, then we go back to the drawing board and recast it and remake it until it's perfect.
Yeah.
So,
So that is a good point. I don't think I said earlier, everything that you order for one of these Tuesday morning meeting designs that goes up live at 5 o'clock tonight, I'm going to post the link in just a second. It's all in a pre-order timeline. So you got to be patient waiting for these things, which you guys always are. It just takes us a little bit of time to make sure that they are good to go, and to just like get them onto the bench. Our bench is super busy right now. Okay, I'm gonna give you the link because we're almost set with this. I think we're gonna go with ADHD as our password today.
oh, they want diamonds on the bill. Really quick.
Oh,
Right? I see diamond.
I
Oh,
see
or
both.
are they saying diamond independent?
Oh wait, diamonds on the
We talk
bail.
about so many things so fast.
Help us. Okay. We want to know if you want to keep this no other.
Just solitaire pendant with no other diamonds, or add a diamond up here on bill.
Yeah, tell us that. Nicole, I did go through your doc and I'm gonna send you an email this week, I promise. It had to take my time because you did such a good job making it like super dense and wonderful. So I'm going to email you back this week. Thank you for sending that
And
in.
thank you for everything,
Thank you
by
so
the
much.
way.
It was so fun. So fun to do that together. Let's see, Diamond on Veil. Oh, we're so torn on this. You guys.
Tiny. Let's see.
I guess maybe just throw one on and see.
Just gonna show you. It's tiny. Just tiny little. I mean, it's really hard to visualize because you can't help but see our, like, this looks like kind of crazy.
It looks
like me.
huge. Right.
Yeah. I'm almost just like, I don't know how to show you guys what it'll look like without it looking totally silly.
Yeah.
But trust me,
The
this is
watercolor will be more, you'll be
better.
able to see it a little bit better.
Still like not, the watercolor still won't
Yeah, the
really
chain
help
is
this
hard
piece
in
of
the watercolor. Yeah.
Exactly. And the just folding this over, like visually without it being on the bench in photography is really hard. But yes or no on the diamond?
I'm saying mostly no, because I think people, maybe that thing is just so small that we don't need a diamond on there, and then it would match the
Yeah, and actually,
ring.
frankly, the diamond is very small in the first place. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so are we set?
I think we're set.
I think we're
This
set.
looks wacky, and it will be
I love it.
stunning.
Yes.
And
Thank you all for joining us. Okay, couple
Thank you.
reminders, 5:00 PM at the link that is in comments on our website. Password is ADHD. That's what we talked about today. 15% off.
instead.
Now we have to go back to our real jobs. And you guys probably
Yeah,
do.
that's it.
All right.
We'll see you all Tuesday next week.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.